Yeah, I was sitting here thinking. I was sitting here thinking. Everybody keep talking about smoking, quit smoking. And then they be talking about Jesus and God. Then they be talking about all kinds of stuff. But it's like, why not just make healthy tobacco? It's healthy tobacco out there. Why don't they just alternate all the tobacco, transmute the engine tobacco company, and get all healthy tobacco? Oh, they might need a pharmacist or something. They might need a doctor. They'll have to hire a medical. Oh, it'll have to be. That's probably what it is. The doctor will have to probably be involved in somebody. Cause I guess then it'll get to allergic reactions. I mean, shit. Can't be no more allergic than what they doing to the tobacco we already smoke. They got healthy tobacco out there. I be hearing it all the time. You need to quit smoking. We don't know what nobody need to do really though. But I guess it's healthy for you. If you want people to heal to that degree, you gotta help them heal. You gotta help somebody help them heal. Healing, you can't just tell nobody to remove a band-aid without knowing when the wound ain't healed. Like my situation, it ain't healed. Ain't nobody gave my identity back. I'm trapped, kidnapped, legally, illegally. I'm smoke. Hey, what else you gotta do? Just sit there. What you want me to do? I ain't finna play what part, y'all. You ain't finna trap me. That's something I heard from an old G the other day, which he was right. It was some good wisdom. He said that's also a form of taking everything from somebody. That's also a form of prison. Once you done put them in that situation, you can make them do whatever you want. You can't do all that. We ain't gonna do all that. We ain't gonna do all that. I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't got no reason to quit smoking. My ancestors ain't told me to quit smoking. I'm saying, I know y'all ain't talking to me. I guess y'all saying that maybe if people looking at me, you feel like it's making your kids want to smoke. We grown. Everybody grown. Everybody got to do what they. I mean, you can't use that when you cross over. You can't go to guy and say, I did this because such and such did it. That ain't going to work. You got to be accountable for your own decision making. So you can't force everybody in the world to do what you do. It ain't gonna happen. That's like a waste. I'm just saying, I ain't really. If you want to do it, do it. It don't matter. I'm just saying it's a waste of energy though, because that energy still gonna be there. And that's why I said the best. If you want people to quit smoking, the alternative would be, because you ain't gonna get everybody to quit smoking. You can keep on making commercials all you want to. It ain't gonna happen. Now the alternative would be to make smoking healthy. I know for a fact I created my own cigarette when I was able to, when I wasn't in this box. And I bought it by the bulk. I bought it and rolled it. I did everything myself. And I had enough to smoke for a whole week, 2 weeks. And it helped my lungs and everything. It healed me. So if I could do it, the companies can do it. So if you really, why keep wasting energy and time and money and telling people to quit smoking when you could just change the tobacco to a more healthier tobacco? Why everything gotta keep not making sense? Why we gotta keep going this way when it ain't even making sense? It look like to me, smoking, if you transmute the energy, it look like to me, that's an opportunity to save every asthma patient in the world. Because there's tobacco out there that's actually good for asthma. Oh, okay. You you change. Hey, I'm not going there with y'all. I ain't gonna waste my energy. If you want to keep going insert, you're a multi-trillion-dollar company. If you want to keep doing that kindergarten stuff, you do whatever you want to do. You already got your money. You got enough money for generation after generation. What you gonna make sure your kid get to eat? It's relevant. Now, what else they out there doing? That's ridiculous. I just said smoking. But in my situation, it's impossible. You can't do energy like that. We know you can't. You gotta have somewhere to transmute. I done transmute enough energy. And y'all done congratulated me on enough energy. Now you wanna I ain't gotta do nothing else. You just ain't gonna have, whatever you supposed to give me all these 40 years of my life that you've been claiming you gonna give me, if you ain't gave it to me by now, you ain't gonna give it to me. You need to go try to control somebody else's life. But that ain't gonna fly over here no more. But this right here is sanity. It's dangerous to try to move energy without having energy to transmute the energy. I mean, it would be a psychological warpath. You would literally go, you would drive somebody trying to drive people crazy. You have to give people something in exchange for something, just like welfare. You can't take welfare without giving them some cushion to be able to relieve welfare. Why y'all keep being so evil out there, man? That's pure evil. You just want people to go crazy. And you want people to bash you on the head so you can have a reason to go to war. And then money for war. We got the money, got the gun. You make all kind of money in the war. Man, you already rich. I'm rich. I'm rich, making $20,000 a year. Filthy rich. And y'all telling me you out there, you making millions and millions and millions of gazillions and millions of dollars. And you trying to figure out how to make millions and millions of gazillions. If that's what you gotta do, you do what you gotta do. But back before y'all interrupted God blessings, when you did something, God would give you something to transmute the energy. Like me, whatever I'm missing, whatever I need to quit smoking, or whatever Anubis need for me to quit smoking, that energy haven't presented itself yet. When that energy get here, I can transmute that energy just like I transmuted the rest of the energy. I didn't transmute all this other energy just because y'all out there calling me Jesus Christ. And Jesus probably didn't do things like that. I mean, when you look at the process, when you look at the human mechanisms, the human mechanical mechanism system, which they call the homeopathic, you realize that everything's a process, no matter if it's in the spiritual or the physical. So you people that's in power, that's trying to make people just cut shit out, I'm going to tell you something. One time I went and got a pill to get rid of me to quit smoking. And it dissolved a cell in my mind. It dissolved something in my brain to make me not fiend for smoking no more. But that same something also took away some of my creativity ability. And literally it took forever for it to heal. I quit smoking, but it took forever for it to heal, because now we're back on the chemical thing. Chemicals that ain't supposed to be in the human body or the human brain. Just like plastic. Thank God got plastic. I think plastic growing out the ground now. God made the earth adapt to plastic, because y'all didn't know. You keep creating poison and expecting God to get rid of it. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the ignorance, because you got all that money, you could have been done changed everything for the better, and you need to do this. It's almost like the same people who putting the poison out for us to smoke is the same people who funding the commercial telling us not to smoke. I'm gonna get off this.